Hi, everyone. Today we're talking about ethical marketing. And when I'm talking about ethical marketing, I'm really considering the shift away from having cookies on websites, protecting individuals. We know that stuff is going to go away. And so it's going to require the marketing teams to work harder to get contact information for leads and others. There, there's a lot of things that you can do in order to get today to get people's contact information. There are things that are considered less ethical that you're like list buying is a way that somebody has opted into somebody else's list and now you have purchased that list and you are using it to prospect outwards. That is not that is much difficult, a much more difficult lift for marketing to do that because it's hard to break in. And if you've looked at the stats for buying lists, the results or the success rate is very, very low because these people don't know who you are. Your email is the first thing that they see, and most people will delete emails that from companies or people that they don't know. It's just the way of the world. So the thing that you need to focus on as we move into this new world where more and more privacy regulations are put into place is that we need to offer more value to our target audience. We need to be where they are. We need to put more effort in knowing who our target audience is. So we may have to do a full circle moment where we go back to doing focus groups. I know they never went away. Consumer products use that a lot, entertainment uses that a lot, but in B2B business, I haven't seen that used very well or done very regularly. You may ask a couple of customers here and there what they think, but we're not getting the general crowd of people to give us information. So I think really when we're looking at ethical marketing, we're trying to figure out where our audiences are. We need to go to our existing customer base. We need to ask them where they're hanging out, who they're listening to, who is influencing their decisions, how do they come upon learning about our solution, and then using that information to go after their peers, because at the end of the day, their peers are the ones that we want to have as our customers. So getting all of that information will help dictate the channels in which you are going to market into. It will also tell you, if you ask the right questions, what kind of content do I need to create to go into those channels with? Do I need more video content? Do I need more written long form content or short form content? Do I need blogs? Do I need more social representation? What are all of those things that I need to put together? And so that will help inform what your campaign will be for those individuals and how to identify what your target audience is. The other thing that you need to consider is once you have this going, you should not be gating all of your content. I think that is going to be a trend that most people adopt is like, well, oh crap, like I can't figure out who's on my website and I can't use software to identify that. So I'm going to have to gate all of the things that I have because that's the only opportunity I have to get their information. And I think that's a mistake because in today's era, people want information that they don't have to give their contact information for. They want as much free data as possible so that they can educate themselves before they reach out to you to talk to your sales team or whoever is on that customer facing side to teach them about the solution or care, help them through the process. So instead of gating all your content, which I do not recommend at all, I think you need to offer more free content. I know that creates a lot more investment in time and budget to do that, but then offer a form in which you say, hey, this asset is free. We just, if you want to put in your contact information, or we would really like to keep you informed of upcoming content that might be helpful in your education journey or whatever that is. But offer them the ability to put in their contact information with every asset that you have on your site. And you should see a certain uptick over time of people doing this. They're going to not want to do it if you're forcing them to do it to get the asset, but they may offer their information if if your content is good and they want to keep in touch with you. That's just a normal behavior that we have. We do it all the time on the B2C side. We need to adopt that on the B2B side as well. The other thing that we want to make sure is that we are providing enough educational stuff and we're being transparent enough on our websites, on our social media, all of that. A lot of times what we do on the what we do in business is that we think it's okay to hide everything or hold things back, that we only put a certain amount of information on the website, and then people are forced to contact us to learn more, to get more specifics, to get, pricing information, to do all of that, and they need a salesperson assigned to them. And I don't think that that's necessarily the way that we need to go, especially if we're looking to shorten sales cycles and increase the volume of sales that we're making over time. Those are the two key ingredients to creating more revenue. And so if we can shorten the sales cycle by alleviating or ticking off the boxes of all the things that happen during a typical sales cycle and offering them up front, those people will become educated more quickly. Your sales cycles will decrease, because I guarantee you not all your all your competitors will be doing that. They will, if they haven't been transparent before, it's going to take them a while to do that. If you are transparent up front, that not only boosts the trust level that you have with the people that are visiting your site or looking at your solution, but they're going to become educated right up front. So you no longer have to have the sales team handle all of that sales cycle, that you could shorten that, and then you can get to revenue a lot quicker. And obviously the salesperson will have to be there to help with all the paperwork and stuff like that and influencing the right people, but take care of all that stuff that usually takes like 3 months to do. Shorten that to a couple of weeks so that you have, because they have all that content up front. The other thing I would say is that start using your social media, your anything that you're putting out. You need to offer the contact. How do they contact you? How do they put in their information so that they can get a hold of you? Because you need their consent in order to market to them. So everything that you should be doing from a marketing side should be about that ethical marketing, because ethical marketing will also boost trust. And it's just a great way to get your name out there. People will say, hey, we saw so and so had XYZ up on their site, take a look. It is something that is talked about. So those are my thoughts on ethical marketing. Would love to hear yours as well in the comments. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me at rosa@rosalear.com. Talk soon. Thanks. Bye.